Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer. On today's show, we're gonna have the NBA Elite 13 information. We're gonna talk about that because it should be revealed soon. So hopefully EA learned their lesson. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna check that out. Next up, we got a great interview with one of the movie directors of a movie called NOOBS, which is a movie about, you know, the video game world and I guess the noobs. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the people that's good and the people that's not so good. So stay tuned for that. And also I believe Jessica Alba is supposed to be in this movie. She's actually a gamer as well. So that's gonna be gangster right there. Just to see her in the movie, that's gonna be crazy. Now, also on today's show, to end it off, we got a rap battle, as always, between my man O-Red and Ayeverb, alright? So you gotta check that out. I ain't gonna even tell y'all how that go, so please, watch the rap battle. It's gonna be crazy, alright? So one love and God bless. Let's get the show started. Peace.
Yo, Hulkamaniacs, I'm in the house with the greatest of all time, the HipHopGamer brother.
Big shout out from Rocksteady to the HipHopGamerShow from London.
This is Two-Face, and you're watching the HipHopGamerShow. Two guns, bitch!
Hi, this is Jerry Rice. You checking out the HipHopGamerShow.
Hey, this is Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, WWE Hall of Famer. You're watching Hip Hop Gamer.
You can't forget the one and only. Shout out to me, Hip Hop Gamer. Please do me a favor. Like, tell me the reason why you guys are doing this. Because
it needed to be done. It's a story that's never been told that needs to be told.
Yeah, because my thing is, when I heard about it, I was like, how can I be a part of it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I would love to be a part of it. But, like, seriously, like, where did the concept come from? Like, in terms of moves and doing a movie on it?
Well, he wrote it, so.
Oh, you wrote it? All right, cool. So,
this is our writer, director, and in it.
All right, so where did the concept come from? How did that start?
I was always a big gamer, especially when it came to online for SOCOM back in the day.
Oh, wow, SOCOM.
There's a lot of stuff that happens, man. People got divorced.
Over 2 million people was using it.
Yeah.
I'll hold it for that when it comes out.
I was like, man, this is such a crazy world. We got to make a movie about it. And it has to be realistic. You know, you can't
tell us anything about writing. Ask his
myself and Jason Hughes, better known for Jason. Matt and Moises Aries, we all traveled to play.
Recently saw you out in Venice Beach.
Casper Van Dien, and Zelda is kind of one of my nemesis.
Oh, word, that's what I'm talking about, boy. No doubt. So, well, let me ask you a question. So, how does it feel like being in this movie that where the name represents such a big part of the game industry? Because, trust me, they even got a noob too. Like, seriously. So, how does it feel for you as a female? You know, being in a dominating position.
I'd rather
have not necessarily. I think like the thing is because
well, you had that.
Oh,
you know, it's like gaming is seen as a male-dominated sport. I think that's wrong. You know, I think that because it's faceless, you don't see most of the people who play. You don't know if they're man or woman. So I think it's kind of great that it's, you know, look, we get painted in the light of being a female team. My teammates are females, and we're a team called the Pixies. But the whole point is we're supposed to be very good. So, you know, it's not meant to be that whole like, oh, this is a trophy, you know, a random chick who's just going to come in here and be eye candy.
But they can really play. You
are
a player.
Well,
in real life,
I have a player right here. She's actually one of the #1 Call of Duty players.
Yes.
It's Mika. Yeah, like Mika, you can introduce yourself. This is the director on NOOBS.
Nice to meet you.
So when can we start seeing like a major promotional, major push? Because honestly, when I heard about it a while,
comes out next week.
Trailer comes out next week. Oh, please get me involved. Yo, they call me Hip Hop Game everywhere, and it'd be an honor to do anything I can to like. This is amazing. Like seriously, so it'd be my honor wanted to do something with you guys. WWE, but it got my name on it. You know what I'm saying? Hip Hop Gamer. You know, no stranger to danger. I'm the #1 journalist. Quickly, I changed the game up. You know, I can rap. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we do. I can do something for news. Oh, I can spit something. I'm about to say, I can drop it. Alright, I'm down. Okay, alright. Just let y'all know. Alright, check this out. I'm not sure what y'all game of the year is, what y'all looking for, but me personally, I love the games, but I'm going for Uncharted 3. Right? Okay. So I did the theme song to the game. Shout out to Naughty Dog. So I'm gonna give you the first verse. Y'all ready? Yeah. Alright, check this out. Alright, she gotta hold the belt.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She gotta hold the belt. Alright, y'all ready for this? Alright. Alright, y'all ready? Alright, check this out, yo. 2007 is when it all started. Sony came with a game and the industry was on it. Great fortune is fortunate. The competition was forced into a coffin. Soon as consumers boarded, the bosses at the office. Naughty Dog shit, popcorn, the raps is dramatic. Intensity, yeah, y'all feeling me. Hip Hop Gamer, no stranger to danger. Believe me, can't beat me. Built strong like Nathan, remaining. The cover system's amazing. The greatness is here, and everybody know it. The game industry, no other art form above it. So bust it. One of the best exclusives ever seen from a team getting greened on the PS3 machine. Do you believe? I hope you do. E3 jaws dropped when they showed off the sequel. Go hard or go home. That's how we do it, man. Keep it a gangster. That was dope. Thanks, man. No doubt. So if y'all need, alright, cool. No problem. So if y'all ever need music for noobs, holla at your boy. Let's get it. God bless y'all. Take care. And that's how you do it on the Hip Hop Gamer Show. HipHopGamerShow.com is gangster. Yeah, Hip Hop Gamer. You already know what it is, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview that we had with the movie directors. That was real great out there, the VJs. That was dope. So one love and God bless to them. And I can't wait for it to come out. And I'm pretty sure you guys can't wait either. You know what I'm saying? So once the promotion and everything starts getting involved, I'm going to make sure I'm a part of that so everybody will know what's going on all the way up until release day. Alright? But now, let's talk about NBA Elite 13, man. Now, we all know the history. NBA Elite 11, it did come out, but it came out, you know, on the iPhone, you know what I'm saying, the iPad and stuff like that. And actually, which is kind of weird, but the game, some people actually do got, like, the game. But EA, I guess, is, you know, considering it as a collector's item for those people that was able to get their hands on the actual game. But overall, it did get canceled. So we all know about that. So NBA Elite 12 obviously never showed up because of what they was trying to accomplish. Now, there's something coming up soon that I can't speak on, but I'm a part of. Alright? And to my knowledge right now, from what I'm hearing, NBA Elite 13 may be a part of this particular thing that I'm going to be a part of. Like, I'm sorry I gotta say it that way, but you know, I can't give away what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But it should be coming up soon, okay? So, first thing I want to talk about is this, the physics engine. Now, the initial goal of NBA Elite 11, and all the developers will tell you, is that they was trying to go for that field where everything is physics-based. Meaning that you're never gonna see the same thing twice. Alright, so if you remember with natural motion and backbreaker and stuff like that, it was the same thing for the football game. You know, so speaking with EA and what they was trying to do, and especially compete with NBA 2K12, you know, NBA 2K series, this is where they wanted to go. Now, with the first demos, there was a lot of glitches, but that physics portion that they was trying to get, it was actually pretty decent. Like what they were showing, like you really didn't see the same things twice. There was no preset animations. Everything just happened like how it would in real life simultaneously. It was really amazing from what they were showing. So they had to work on it, and it appears that what they was aiming for, they overachieved with. So I really can't wait to see this reveal, because if it's as good as they say it is, or even if it's as good as what they showed in Backbreaker from a physics standpoint, that's already a one-up they're gonna have on NBA 2K. So that right there is crazy, and they knew they had to go back to the drawing board. So that's one. Second thing is this. EA Tracks. We all know, if you don't know, EA actually do have some sort of record label, and it's called EA Tracks. Now, the thing that's real cool is this feature, because that's one thing that EA is working on a lot, like besides just the physics engine, but up in the ante with the features. So one of the features that's real cool that I'm hearing that they want to implement into the game is EA Tracks, meaning that, you know how if you're watching the basketball game and, you know, let's say some of the players is mic'd up or the coach is mic'd up, so when they show certain clips, you actually hear what they're talking about during the timeout. You hear what they're talking about, you know, just giving you that inside scoop of what's going on the floor. So imagine having that in the game. So imagine you play NBA Elite 13, right? You just score, or you on the 13-0 run and the other team gotta call a timeout, and then you see it like something goes like this, like the EA tracks come up, and then you hear the coaches and the players talking like, hey, we need to go here, blah, blah, blah. You need to, that right there is gonna change everything. Like, you know what type of intensity you're gonna have if it's fourth quarter, you down by 5, but you was just up by 10, and you hearing what they saying. What it just brings that energy, but in a video game. You see what I'm saying? So that right there should be in it. That's a very important feature to have in the game. Those are the things that ESPN, NFL 2K5 did back in the day that really brought the energy to football. You know what I'm saying? Before they lost the license. So that right there should be very, very interesting in terms of timeout discussions and stuff like that. The next thing is this, are all new graphics. Now, just to let you guys know, NBA Live, they always had more of a realistic look to their graphics as opposed to NBA 2K, which had more of a cartoony / realistic look, but it was still kind of cartoony. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Grand Theft Auto-ish, so to speak. And they're supposed to have all new graphics as well. So this is very interesting because, to my knowledge, I thought it was just an overhaul of the physics to get the gameplay right. But it's also supposed to be an overhaul of the graphics. And that makes sense because if the physics in the movement is supposed to be this real, you want the game overall to look real too. Like, you to look even more realistic too, along with what's happening in the game. You see what I'm saying? So that makes tons of sense, and we're going to see it. That's something that I can actually tell you. We're going to see that new graphical improvement. So I can't wait to see what EA has done. And to be honest with you, the Tiburon studio is in control of NBA Elite. You know, the same company that's in control of Madden. So that right there is crazy because if you look at how Madden 12 turned out from a graphical standpoint, like, this was the biggest jump I've seen in a long time from EA with the Madden franchise from a graphical standpoint. So just looking at that is a good sign to what we're going to see with the NBA. So that's crazy. The next thing I want to say is this. Taunting supposed to be coming back. Now, I'm not sure if you can do it yourself or if it's automatic in the game, but taunting is supposed to be coming back. Now, this is interesting because, to my knowledge, I think it is something that you can control because taunting will get you a technical foul. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's some sort of gameplay mechanic with taunting in the game, and there's a risk and a reward to it. So here's what I'm hearing. Like, here's what's supposed to be. Let's say Blake Griffin dunk on somebody real hard, and remember back in the day with NBA Live 95 when you dunk on somebody and you go back and you point and like you point at the person you dunked on or something like that. That right there was crazy. Everybody that game when they did that was one of the highlights of the entire game. That one little point. Because when you go to the court in real life and you playing or you dunk on somebody or you shooting J's in somebody's face or you cross them over, you like, oh, you broke them, oh, you pointing at them. So that right there is crazy to bring that real life emotional energy to the video game again because it's been missing for so long. So imagine you dunk on somebody, bam, you dunk on them, right? And then they give you an option to like taunt. Now if you taunt, it'll cost you a technical, but the reward is the charisma, what would they call it? Like, you know, like the energy or the tempo of the game, it'll be in your favor. It's kind of like when you playing certain games and you turn home court advantage on and off. I think the old NBA 2K games had that, where you can turn the home court advantage on and off. So when you got home court advantage on, it gives you a little advantage because of the crowd behind you, gives you hype, blah, blah, blah. So the same thing for when you dunk on somebody and that adrenaline rush, it gets everybody involved in the game. And even commentators will tell you, like, you could go on a quick little 6-0 run or, you know, have a big 3-point shot. Those one things that you do that's so major in the game could be the turning point of the game and possibly get you that win or come from behind win. So that right there is amazing, having those elements in the video game. NBA Elite 13 sound like it's gonna be real crazy. And you know, big shout out to Peter Moore, man, because I know he's behind all the sports and stuff, and this should be something interesting to see, you know, if it's all carried out. The next thing I want to talk about is college basketball. this right here, I think, is going to be what makes NBA elite over the competition if this do come to pass. Now, this right here, you know, I can't confirm this one. I don't know if this is actually going to happen. I don't know this. This is something that, what I do know is that this is something that was talked about, and this was something that was actually planned, and because of the breaks that they took with NBA Elite 11 and 12, to my knowledge, this is something that they went with. Okay? They wanted to include college basketball inside NBA Elite. So instead of making it two separate games, there's only one game, and it has college in it and the NBA. Now, the cool thing about this is that the transition, like with college basketball and stuff like that, you know, by itself, you know, you didn't have the names of the people. You just had point guard number 8. You didn't really know who you was playing with unless you actually follow college basketball in real life. Well, doing this particular deal is supposed to allow college basketball players to have their names and to have everything, so you can get to know them in the game, even if you don't really know them, you know, on TV. And it's like, let's say you following them on TV, then you play with them in the game. That's great. But let's say you playing them in the game, and it's like you don't even know who these people are. But if they doing good in the game, you might want to follow them on TV. That right there is just bringing more brand awareness to real life, utilizing a video game, and that's something that's very smart, marketable, and it works on both sides. So I think that's going to be great. And from an advertising standpoint, college basketball is huge. Now imagine college basketball players start talking about this NBA, this NBA Elite game because they're in it. That right there is going to be huge amongst the entire basketball, you know, organization from college to NBA. So that right there is great from a business standpoint as well, and we may very well see that. Also, the last thing I want to say is this. We may actually see press conference interviews. So after the game, you may see a little cutscene where you're sitting at the press conference and you give your thoughts on the game. But this right here is only for the season. You know what I'm saying? Only when you start a season and stuff like that, where you start seeing press conferences and stuff like that. And I don't got any information on the dynamic DNA and the real-time stats and sets on how they're going to do it. I have like no clue. I know it's there, but I just don't have no clue of that, because I know a lot of people would love to know about that. So anyway, we're going to end it with that in terms of the NBA Elite 13 discussion, and just stay tuned because this should be a reveal soon. Now what I mean soon, as soon as 2 or 3 weeks. Alright, so one love, God bless, it's your boy HipHopGamer. Stay tuned for the rap battle with O-Red and Ayeverb. Keep it gangster, man. I'm going to see you guys next week. Peace.
O-Red out. I'm going to introduce one of my ring car girls for the night. You know what I'm saying? This is Blaze. Sexy Blaze. What up? Give it up for Blaze. You heard? Right up. Blaze in the building. You heard? Turn around. So ain't nobody going to get killed. Right up. Give it up for Blaze. You heard? You know what I mean? We about to get it poppin' though, you know what I mean? Coming to the stage, representing Jersey, Newark, with my man O-Red. Jersey in the building. Word up. Oh, look, they doing their thing now. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the left, it's my man Ayeverb, representing the loose, St. Louis, player 314. Yeah, 314. Word in the building. This is a one-round battle on the artist discretion. They wanted to do one round. So, you know what I mean? That's what it is, you heard? It's a time battle. What's the time on this battle, yo? 4:45. You getting the clock out on this battle, you heard? They want the clock. It's Tails. Ayeverb going first. Yeah. 4:45. Yeah. This is a time battle. 4:45. Let's get it.
Check. Y'all ready? Let's get to it.
Quiet, please.
No intro. Tonight, you get the verb that torch niggas. A killer who kills shit, ride home and drag that corpse with him. Red is a porch nigga who talks shit from his porch, nigga, till I step on his grass and tell him, say it again, like a Detroit nigga. I said, say it again. I said, Red is a porch nigga who talks shit from his porch, nigga, till I step on his grass and tell him, say it again, like a Detroit nigga. Young Obi-Wan Kenobi better have that force with him, and that Morg hitter, when that Ford rip him, he gonna catch this hot clip, but no Sports Center. Red got me red wrong. This red beam, I get him red wrong. I'm similar to a true Pyru. Of course, I put red on. But watch me turn red off. Just a headstone, no red cross. Beasley sent me that bread and told me, Verb, let's get to the show. But no, tonight we get red box. I'm a URL veteran, senior class letterman. He don't have the credit to be here. Smack who let him in. I'm much greater than, not equal to or lesser than. I'm positive. He don't got it. That's why red is in the negative. Handle beef in 3D, boy, that Mac burn. Handle beef in 3D, boy, that Mac burn. It'll knock him backwards, and you'll see R-E-D in the D-E-R. Let's go. That left hand will open up. That right hand will follow up. That uppercut will lean. Red like that shit that be in hollow cup. Name flips, that's enough. Because that's an amateur's move. That's what you amateurs do. Now let me show you how the animals move. St. Louis niggas like the beefing, and we like the squeezing. Anything in my sight is bleeding. Take a couple lives, we even. Show up on this block, cock, unload everything. Have cases all over your hood like it's indictment season. Woo! If Red Partner's getting bread, moving squares on them boppers, he get pressed by them coppers, he'll tell. And everybody gets a sale. Black Friday shoppers. Pay attention to his rounds, y'all. He don't say shit. All he talk about is sports. This nigga Stephen A. Smith. I'm like 2 minutes in, Red. You're too late for you to walk out. It's not a game. You're not putting jersey on tonight, because this the NBA lockout. I'm gonna flip your shit, watch out. One wrong combo get you John Doe, long nose, call that thing Gonzo, you get lawn mode. Tonight, you ain't getting one side, you get the combo. Mixing all type of shit up, lyrical gumbo. When it's war, you dash, you pass, you go baton mode. You ain't got the heart, and you ain't gonna shoot. You Rondo in LeBron mode. That shit. Nigga, out. Come to St. Louis. Come to St. Louis and see that jungle, that drum whoa, sounding like Congo when that gun blow. Red or be a dead nigga. Translation. Nah, exactly what I said, nigga. Verb will make the heater blow. But something that you need to know, bones in your face, I'll break a couple up like Joey Greco from the Cheetah Show. Wop, you get dropped, you get stitched. Stand over your body, get them locks, get a grip, throw you over my shoulder and do the wop with your shit. Shouts to Method Man. He came to St. Louis and shouted my name first. Now I gotta pay homage to that legend, Chase. Let's go how high? Get on! You Creekwater cologne smelling India Irie swag having. Get on! Resident Resident Evil antivirus sipping motherfucker. Get him! Your mama used to kickbox for Walmart and the bitch went undefeated 16 years straight. Get him! You the same color as that black ass dude from the wood who told that bitch, come on, you let that nigga Terry bone. I know I look better than that nigga. Get him! Correction, I just got him. What? Correction, I just got him. He just got body bagged nice and neat. So fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool, but you're weak. And the fact still remains. Tsunami Surf got 100,000 tweets.
Hey yo, before I start, I want to say R.I.P. my little brother Beta. R.I.P. Blade Icewood, Detroit, what up? I said, yo, the other day I had a vision that a wealthy man put me on this mission. Big deal. I told him, before we start this convo, make sure this shit real. He said, I got you. I give you whatever that had that bitch killed. I said, cool, pay me $6 million and I grip still. Now I'm good with my arsenal. This hitman let the fifth pill from miles away make the DNA in that bitch spill. Calico leave his shit ill, but I guarantee that tech will be his death. That way we both know how being rich feels. Shout out Rich Dollars. I said my niggas refer to you as the other nigga that Clips killed. And your bout before Charlie wasn't a big deal. Still your name diminished, cause that one rounder was like the last scene for Kane and Menace, the way that you got slumped by that big Will. So tell me how the fuck is you top tier when back-to-back battles you lose, eh? Just shoot yourself for them 2 L's. That'd be a cool J. I run up on this fraud block, get you in your dog rock, large stock from the ball spot. I'm making 2 pay. You bodying me? Never. I weave better, my speed better, pack more power and read better. I'm Batman, try and play Joker, I squeeze hecklers. You'll die before that first clip drop. Heath Ledger. Body bag ass, that's my new route, nigga. Tonight I'm taking all bets. Get your rule out, niggas. For that Kareem, you'll get crushed like an ad, dude. Your bars get scarred. I turn Laco in the shootout, nigga. She serious? Soon as I move out, nigga, rookie status. For them bucks I fire, so any nigga from the luau cinder. Well, what's wrong? What's wrong? You feeling like Superman? Mixed with that pot shit? Well, I'ma caught a brick of that kryptonite. Watch this. Remember your bout with SB, your shit, about guardian angels ducking? Genius shit. This is why I do the meanest flick. Your team gets slick, hit that locker room with the ratchet on some marina shit. I swing this clip, reload, beam this fifth, and pop non-stop while a spirit lead this bitch. His angels trying to weave this shit till 3 get hit. Soul flying, I'm still firing. Make Jesus dip. Where that water? Go win. Give me that water. Go win on this ass. This is water. Go win. Oh, chill. I said, I surround beef with shells, nigga. I taco clown, shotgo blow. Hey, yo, move, ma. Vado style. That's not your gal? She rolling, it's bowling. You'll get the strike. Your bestest friends, extra pins. I use the spares to knock them down. Oh yeah, holla. If you keep being foul like a hacker shack, I'ma creep in your habitat with that rat-a-tat. 2 guns up with a drum roll and a cabbage patch. It'll be like summer madness, cause them hollows will be snapping and round different swagger. I have them thinking he flashing back. This what it's battle gonna get tragic at. Vasai ka bahata, sta fra ba, hata fasna ya ada sa ya na ada. Ya ga nagaba wata fasna ya ha paska, la ha for the fa pa, na pra ha sa and the fa ba. Ya wa la la ta nakasna, ya ra with a wide eye and a ra ba. You wa lost now the pa ka baha. Hold on. I said I'll whip 30% of your team ass. 20%, cool, they get that green pass. The other 50% of your team, fags. So when that thing blasts, half of your protection gonna roll out like a screen pass. Dingbat. What the fuck is my damn patience? I wanted to kill you so bad, I almost forgot to give y'all that motherfucking translation.
Talk to him.
I said, Verb said he quarterback his team. Stop fronting, Black. Holla, take the fucking snaps. You ass, the center ass, you ain't never under that. Yeah, you get in the game, but when you take a fucking snap, you hold that pigskin, laces out for the fucking pack. Even in practice, he be sitting in the fucking back. He ain't with the offensive line taking a couple snaps. He ain't running routes with the wide outs and the running backs. You with the long snappers, the place kickers, and punters at. No, fuck that. I ain't done with Scrap. After I bomb on this nigga, he's not coming back. Fresh with that Esteban pack. I'm running smack. Fuck that. Dares who don't come with they fucking tracks, I'm riding that. Come on. Hey, yo, y'all want another round?
Let's get it poppin'.
Who want another round? You want another round?
You know what I mean?
You want another round? You want another round?
Y'all want it?
You want another round? Oh, why? Jersey, he out of there.
Let's get it.
He out of there.